They're being cheated on, they're being beaten. Most of them they chop beating. But because they fling them iPhone for face, they go day.
Fling
I
them
mean,
bag.
exactly. They will take
Give
you
them
out.
money bouquet.
Exactly.
Hello guys, welcome back to Push Chronicles. I'm your favorite host, Ben, Ultimate Alpha. I have here with me beautiful Miss
Judith.
Yeah, Miss Judith. Welcome to Push Chronicles.
Thank you.
Everybody, you have Miss Judith here, and today we're going to be talking about something very interesting: validation. You know, we have we are now in a situation, we are now in a society where a lot of people want validation from people, but today we are talking specifically on women, on ladies. Why should a lady need validation from men? Most of the times, you know, you find out that some ladies have low self esteem.
Yeah.
That at some point they always want a man to validate
Get
them,
them to be seen
even
through
when
a
it is
man. Yeah.
the barest minimum of stuff.
Yeah. Even when it's coming from a place of negativity, they still
Exactly.
want to just retain and.
So yeah, we want to ask you, Ms. Judith, for you to tell us briefly, you know, why do women like need validation from men, and how wrong it has validation, that kind of validation, how has it eaten deep in our society, in the life of ladies?
All right. I believe and I strongly believe, I as a counselor, that this validation of validation comes from when our girls, our girl child, are not being properly loved at home, because family is the first agent of socialization. That's where you first receive your first everything. So when that love is not even given there to our daughters, when the protection, the empathy is not given, so when they mingle in the society and see men that even offer them the lowest thing there, even in a place of negativity, it's just like everything for them. They just want to be there. If our girls are being loved very well from home, where they're coming from, your dad got you. You have brothers that love you. So even when a man is doing anyhow, you be like, I mean, what's this? You come from
It's
even
normal
the
stuff,
little
yeah.
thing. I'm not saying that being loved should not be appreciated.
No, sure, it should be.
But then when a man, like, I know that there are people, that women, that even relationship, they see they chop beating, no. But for the fact a man buy them iPhone, that iPhone overcovers the negativity in that relationship. But when you come from a place of love, you are being loved at home, you're being seen, you're being upheld. I mean, when these guys, like, God, man, no feel on a normal, they use normal thing, do shakara for you. You'll be like, I mean, wetin be this, because you know where you're coming from. You get. So coming from a place where you are not loved is one of the reasons why our daughters, you see them, like, and they even have all this boldness, that, like, the audacity to even post the kind of thing they post.
Yeah. That one is normal these
Exactly.
days, yeah.
You get, like, they rub it on your face, like as if they're in some sort of competition with who man love pass. Whereas it should not be like that. I mean, like, it's a normal thing to be loved as a person, as an individual. You get, and it has eaten so deep that everybody does not know it, or quite all right. But most of our girls go through a lot of things in relationship, that being, cheated on.
Okay.
Yeah, they're being cheated on, they're being beaten. Most of them they chop beating. But because they fling them iPhone for face, they go day.
Fling
I
them
mean,
bag.
exactly. They will take
Give
you
them
out.
money bouquet.
Exactly. They go fan, and then you see them, they'll still be there. You get, they don't even, no self-worth. It's as if, the little things they get in relationship define them. You get. And even the love they should even seek for a relationship, they don't even
They don't seek it.
The things they seek is the superficial, like the buy me back. And funny of it, saying that, like, all designer bag that they buy for them, all those low grade designer bag, the iPhone, like, exactly. It has eaten so deep that our girls, they don't even know what their self-worth is again. You see them post a lot of things on social media, and they are not even ashamed of
It can't be now.
You get. Even if, I think I remember one time in 2020, a woman, she was in marriage, she was being beaten. The husband go beat her, he go still go back. They go beat her, he go still go back. They go beat her, he go still go back. You get. And I couldn't help but wonder, is this person not love that to home? Until that woman, something happened in 2020, they caught fire, they didn't caught fire, and she died. And I mean, if she had loved herself enough, or she's coming from a place of love, I mean,
Yeah, she would have
you for what
maybe left and
exactly. But then it is what it is. Our daughters are receiving the bare
But
minimum that
sometimes, like, the question I want to ask is, like, is it even easy? Because when a lady, finds out and figures out that she's not getting that validation from elsewhere,
yeah,
she tends to now fix herself in that toxic relationship, in
relationship.
that toxic state where she gets that minimum validation.
Exactly.
And sometimes ladies just like to feel good.
Exactly. Any other
Regardless,
thing else you are
they just
saying is
need
not even their
want to make them
business.
feel good, and this has made them, rubbish their mind
Mindset.
that even the barest minimum of stuff, it's not like, just like you said, it's not bad to appreciate.
Yeah.
For somebody to, for a guy to be able to bring
Do
out
something
and do
for
something for
you,
you, it's
yeah.
good for you to appreciate it, even to the highest of levels.
Exactly.
But whereby it is now something that drives you to want to do something.
Exactly.
You are fixing yourself on whatever this guy is doing.
You gave it say that they beat you as long as they buy you something. It's okay.
Exactly.
It compensates you from
Exactly.
any other thing. You understand? Like, this awareness should be created that we women should know what our self-worth is in the society. Like what our self-worth is. I mean, a girl child is power. Like, I'm not saying less about our boy child or whatever thing, but like they should know how to uphold their dignity. That they choose themselves first before any other thing. You understand? I know it's a very and I think most of the times I don't blame these girls because they come from a place of no love. It's one thing to come from a place of love and do the things you do, and it's another thing to come from a place you're not loved and you're doing the same thing you're doing. So if actually that along the line you realize that okay, fine, you didn't get what it was, and this awareness is being given, your mindset shifts. You begin to understand that those things you think defines you does not define you.
So, Miss Judith, with all that being said, what do you think these girls? What do you think we should do? Because this is not like it's a pandemic now. Because you understand that a lot of girls are using this thing to make a lot of decisions. It is hurting them, even when they are being ignorant. Like they will deliberately act ignorant concerning it, and they will cover up.
But I think most of them do know at times.
They know, yes, exactly. They know. Exactly. So what is the remedy? What do you think?
I think the remedy first is this understanding yourself and getting to love yourself. I mean, if you have this self love for yourself, it's not to do shaka because you know what your worth is. Exactly. And then curating the awareness, like those things where they give you for relationship, maybe say they feel they beat you on top of, it's nothing. Yeah. So when you don't develop yourself, you get something maybe say people don't feel you do shakara for you. You get the money, whatever thing they give you for relationship, they go abuse you, emotional abuse, physical abuse. Most of these girls in this relationship that they come and flash the cars, the money, whatever thing, they go through a lot of abuse. So you get, but when you understand yourself and you get to have this self love for yourself, have your own identity for yourself, have this self esteem, a good healthy self esteem, you get. So I think that's one of the remedies that maybe the remedy that should be given to our girls.
I hope so too. Self love is important because if you love yourself, yeah,
for a very long way. You get, people will not do you anyhow. You don't get to be treated like a piece of trash in a relationship, or even those things that is nothing becomes everything for you. It puts a stop to that.
Okay, so have you gone through something like this before?
Exactly.
Can you just tell us briefly if you have gone through something like this before? Just briefly, like very short.
I think in 2020, besides I'm a single mom actually, I had a child at 21. And then I left home, and then I got involved in something I shouldn't have gotten involved in because of this same issue. I
Validation.
thought where I was coming from, I was not loved at home, and I was doing whatever the young man was giving was like my own ultimate. You get, and I lost myself in it. And it resulted to pregnancy. I'm grateful for the gift of my child, but I lost myself for like 2 or 3 years before I could be able to understand that that person does not define me. I began to understand myself and develop myself. You get, now I make healthier choices. Like, I'm not seeking validation through any man anymore. So wherever I go out of a place of love, self-respect, and knowing myself. Yeah,
That's nice. That's a good testimony. That's a good testimony. So yeah, thank you very much for sharing all that on Push Chronicles. Thank you very much. So yeah, hello guys. Thank you very much for sticking around. My name is Ben Alpha, and I will always like you to like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts, tell us what you think about this validation, how it has eaten deep. If you want to also share your experience, you can share it in the comment section. and you can also drop anything that is going to help another person. And yeah, my social media links are like on the description. You can text me if you want to join us on any session. So yeah, we are going to see you again next week. So thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Judith, for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Shay, now to say we don't speak English. We don't speak English. Like English, where even past me, say. But yeah, this is it. This is Push Chronicles. It is not just for me. It is for everybody. And with this, we are going to push everybody. So let's keep pushing. Same time next week. Ciao.